Hey guys, welcome back to today's session. In this session, we are going to discuss about update operations. So this is a continuation to our CRUD operation series in which we are going to discuss about all the CRUD operation, that is create, read, update and delete. So in the previous videos we have discussed about create, read, that is the get request, and the delete request that we have also discussed. In this video we will discuss about the update operation. So we'll just add first some data in the server, and then we'll see how exactly we can update it. So let's get started. So I'll just open my Eclipse. So this is my Eclipse, or this is my project where I have already worked on. So you can see I have already implemented my post mapping, or the post request, get request, as well as the delete request. So let's add an update request. So what you're going to do is, like, we are going to update an entry that is already there. So let's see how we can do it. So it's again the same way like we have done for get, put, get and post. So I'll just do a put mapping and I'll give a value. So we'll give a value, let's say, as okay, I'll just correct. So we'll give a value, let's say yeah, so I'll give, let's say, update. Okay, and I'll just write the method public, and it will return entity object, and I'll just give the name, let's say, as update taxi booking, and I will pass entity, and I will pass the object, and this is there, and then I'll just put a return type for the same. So we'll be using again the service that we have already auto wired over here, you can see. So I'll use the instance, I'll just provide this service dot, and I'll write again the name of the method that we are going to write again in the service side, or in the service class. So this is it. So now we'll just create. So we'll just create a method in the update side. So we'll be using the DAO reference here. So we'll again get the DAO, and I'll use save. So you can see the save is so we have used save for the post operation as well, and now we're using the save for put operation as well. So now the question arises, why are we doing it? So save operation can be used for both the ways. It can be used for adding as well as editing or updating. So there are a lot of ways you can update anything. So you can provide it in the URL, or you can provide it in the body. So in this example we are going to provide the details in the body. So that's how we're doing it. So we'll just use save, and we'll provide the entity name. So for us it is taxi. So the taxi is the entity name that we're having it here. So it will save it, and in the controller we are gonna do one thing is, like, since we're taking it as a part of a body, so we have to write it as request body, and that's it. So you can see it's all done. Oh, let's run it. Let's go to run as and click on Spring Boot application. You can see it's running. Let's see, yeah, it's up. I'll open my Postman. I'll just add one thing. So you can see I am able to add an entry. I will try to add one more entry. Let's say this is my second entry. Okay, so it is added now. So now when I'm going to do get all, so you can see I have added these two previous entries, and it's displaying it properly over here. So for those who don't know how we're doing this, please go and watch my previous videos. The link will again be added in the video over here. So now we're going to do is put operation. So again I'll go back to my controller. So in the controller you can see we have provided update. So I'll just do one thing, I'll copy my request mapping. So I have to select put from here. So as we all know, put is there, and then I'll select my request mapping, that is here, and then I have to provide the next mapping value, that is update. So update is there. Now what we're doing is like, if we are going to write the same thing over here, for instance, if I'm going to do this, so you can see like, a new entry will be added. So let's say I'm going to one second, I'm going to copy this entire thing. Okay, give me a minute. So I'll just copy this thing. So if you see like, this entry already exists, but if I do an update here, it will add one more. So if I add this entry one more time, so if you see in the put, if I'm going to add this in the put also, if I do this, you can see there is increment. So it's going to add a different or a one more value over here. It will be, you can see the ticket booking ID is changing. It is 4 now. If I do it again with the same value, it will be like a new one. So what is happening is, it is in the backend, it is checking for the taxi booking ID. If it is not there, it keep on adding. But what we'll do is like, we'll provide one booking ID as well over here to update, because we are doing an update, and we will just try to write, let's say I want to update the first entry. So I will just check my first entry. The first entry says my name and the email address. So let's say I want to change the test passenger name as, let's say, test passenger, and email address as test.passenger, and I'll just update it. So you can see now it's not generating a new one, it's updating it. So now if I'm going to update, or I'm going to just check for the get entry for the first one, you can see there is nothing added new. It has updated the first one, which was initially my name, and now it is displayed as test passenger, and the passenger email ID is updated. So this is how we are going to do an update operation in Spring Boot, which is a part of a CRUD operation. So thanks a lot guys for watching this video. Keep liking, keep subscribing my channel. If you have not hit the bell icon, please go and hit it, so that you can get all my updates. Thank you. Bye bye. See ya.